Welcome to Jim Pattison Volvo of North Vancouver. My name's Nelson Phillips, and this is our beautiful 2016 Special Edition XC60. This has the turbocharged 5-cylinder motor, which has been a world-renowned motor for Volvo. This also has the all-wheel drive system, 4th generation of Haldex. So very, very efficient all-wheel drive that not only helps save you fuel in comparison to other all-wheel drives, but acts very quickly to avoid wheel spin from happening. So definitely one of our best motors that we've ever offered for Volvo. So Volvo has definitely been known for their safety. So what makes Volvo such a safe vehicle is that they're using a material called boron steel throughout the safety cage. This is 5.2 times stronger than any other composites being used for safety cage by other manufacturers. So definitely something you're going to be wanting to be involved in if you're ever involved in an accident. Another aspect that Volvo takes very seriously is obviously the doing their own tests to make sure that these vehicles are capable of much higher impact speeds. So the Highway Institute for Crash Test Safety does their tests at 40 kilometers an hour for the side tests. Volvo does theirs at over 100 kilometers an hour. So it gives you an idea of how much more seriously we take the safety. So you're getting, on the special edition, you'll be getting the beautiful 19-inch wheels that you'll see here. Look very nice with the silver as well as the darker gray in there. They also hide the dirt so they don't get dirty and look much nicer for a longer time. You'll also be getting the active xenon headlights. So these are a much brighter headlight. Nowadays, if you're not using something bright on the road, you're going to get blinded by everything else. The nice thing about these is they're also active bending in the corners. So for all the mountain roads that we have around here, really allows you to see what's coming and prepare if you're ever to get hit by the deer. Another great feature is not only are they safe when they're involved in accidents, but now they're offering a ton of exclusive technologies that help avoid the accident from happening. So in the windshield here, you'll see that they actually have a camera, an infrared laser, and a radar system that work together to make very accurate calculations whether an accident's about to occur, and can fully engage the brakes to avoid that accident from happening with pedestrians, cyclists, and other road users. No other manufacturer can offer that. This technology works at daytime, at nighttime, in rain, and in fog. So that's really the advantage of having all those technologies working together, is that it can work so effectively in all scenarios, not just on a sunny day. So let me show you a little bit of the space that we're dealing with in this vehicle, because it does offer you quite a bit of space and quite a bit more than you'd expect from just taking a look at it from the outside. So first off, one of my favorite features is the grocery bag holder. So this flips up, grocery bags go in there, clip into the top, so no matter how windy the road is on the way home, your apples and eggs stay nice and secured in the bags you left them in. Another great feature is you'll have a little secured storage area down here. So if you have some valuables, some things you need to put in the vehicle so nobody will steal them, when the tailgate comes down, you won't be able to lift this up or access this compartment. And then the only way of accessing the vehicle is with the key fob. So no way of actually accessing this compartment without the key fob necessary. So it keeps your belongings safe. Another great thing about the Volvos is I'll demonstrate how the seats fold down. So you'll notice with this vehicle that the seats fold down entirely flat. So you'll notice you get a lot more versatility from the storage compartment with having the seats that fold flat. You get a much more versatile compartment and really allows you to have a lot more options. You'll also have the tie-down hooks here on the corners, so if you do have furniture or boxes, anything like that you're taking in the vehicle, you can make sure it's tied down so it's not breaking anything or knocking into anything in the interior. And then as we come into the back seats here, you'll notice that they are You do have quite a fair amount of space, so the driver's seat set up where I would be as a 6-foot tall guy. Still have an adequate amount of legroom here. You're getting the heated rear seats, which are going to be a standard feature in the special edition. Also a little charging station for anybody that's sitting in the back seats as well. So all really good features to have in your, the occupants are going to be left with in a lot of comfort, and the signature chiropractor designed Volvo seats. So they actually take 7 years to design each seat to make sure it's ergonomically correct for your body. So definitely a great feature and something you really start to enjoy when you're going on long road trips. So let's get into the inside here, and I can show you about a lot of the interesting features we've got here. So very elegant interior. They've really focused on giving you a very simplistic approach. So not overwhelming you with buttons while you're driving, but allowing you to get all the functionality that you'd need through your Bluetooth on your cell phone, all your media options. Navigation will be standard on this vehicle, as well as quite a few different gauge displays as well. I'll demonstrate a few of those as I get in here. So you'll have your themes where you can pick different settings. So depending on how you want the gauge to show up, you'll have different settings to show that. It'll also show you the speed limit for the road you're traveling down. So very good to have. It starts blinking at you a few times if you exceed that speed, but then goes away after that, so it's not constantly bugging you. You'll also have through your transmission here, you have your regular drive, which is definitely going to save you a lot of fuel just driving around normally. But then when you want to take advantage of those 250 horsepower and 266 foot-pounds of torque, you just push it over to the sport mode, and it'll really want to engage right as you're going to hit the gas pedal. So definitely a very engaging and fun car to drive, not just going to be safe and versatile. So you've also got your heated steering wheel, heated windshield. So definitely some great features to have for the winter conditions that we get here in BC, and just really nice on those winter mornings, really nice on the hands. So you've also got the adaptive cruise control. So the same technology that allows accidents to be prevented will allow you to use the cruise control to work with the flow of traffic as you're going down the highway. So you'll see that you'll actually be able to choose the following distance between you and the car ahead of you. So after you've selected whether you want to be maybe following them a little bit closer or a little bit further away for the speed that you're traveling, then you could set the maximum speed you want to go. Let's say that's 100. Then even if traffic is only moving 80 kilometers an hour, you'll only move 80 while keeping that following distance to ensure that you've going to have a safe road trip with you and your family. Some additions to that is you'll also have the lane departure warning. So a warning system that lets you know as you start coming out of the lane, gives you an audible warning just to let you know you've come out. So just a button to hear. If you're constantly going across the lanes, you've just got those buttons nice and handy to turn them off. I've got your parking sensors, backup camera. Backup camera's pointing in the air just because we've got the hatch open. But really handy features to have. You're also going to be having your blind spot indicator, so a light that comes on just before the mirror there, so your eyes would just meet that light before they would hit the mirror. So really gives you a clear idea if there's somebody in your blind spot, and just makes you a lot more comfortable when out there on the road. So definitely a lot of great features. Something signature not a lot of companies are doing is the rear fog light as well. So definitely helps get people's attention when you are driving in foggier conditions, lets other drivers know that you're there. So definitely a lot of great features to experience here with the new XC60. Would definitely recommend coming down to check it out. Once again, my name's Nelson Phillips, and come on down to Jim Pattison Volvo of North Vancouver.